Welcome back to the final match of the round of 20 for the WePlay Dota 2 League. After this, we move into the round of 8. Things should be good. Fnatic already eliminated from the event, but they're going to play the last game. Trixie will not be here. Fire is standing in for him, Lumi.
Who is Fire?
I don't know, but the admins, they wanted me to stand in, but that would just be a sad, sad game.
For Navi?
Yeah. No, Fnatic. Because Trixie left. I think Trixie figured, game doesn't matter as far as advancing. I'm not going to play, but Fnatic playing it out. Maybe Navi will show us something fun, but they've started very serious here.
Yeah, and, well, starting serious don't mean jack squat. When you do Darkseer, Shadowblade off lane.
Could we see like a life stealer just Dagon rush? Naked Pavos Dagon?
Takes a lot of farm.
Yeah.
Not enough farm for buyback and Dagon 5.
Yeah. Very slow draft so far, considering that it's a meaningless game. I do have to say, I find it interesting that we have more viewers for a game that doesn't determine anything as far as the tournament goes. Than...
Look, rares are on the line here. Okay.
I was actually thinking about that. It's like
it's 82%.
It's meaningless except for Dota 2 Lounge, so now it has a meaning.
Well, WePlay also have a betting system for maybe the 3 of people that are betting there.
You know, Dota 2 Lounge is kind of like fantasy football or fantasy sports in general, where it makes games that otherwise wouldn't matter to you matter.
Yeah.
Because even if you don't care about the teams, you want your rares.
I have somebody convince me that Lounge is like
saving esports.
Something about the crowds convincing. Let me go read it out.
Like basically, it's like a self-reinforcing thing. Like they.
No.
Okay, well,
I'll go find it.
We'll continue casting the draft in the meantime. Fnatic banning out the Rubik, Navi replying, or rather going with the Weaver ban, and now they ban the Anti-Mage. This is a very serious draft. Very, very serious.
Okay, here it is. Basically, paraphrasing here. Dota 2 Lounge allows a group of people, a homogenous group of Dota fans, to state their opinions, 82% Navi, 18% Fnatic, and a group of people's opinions is superior to a few experts.
Reserve time.
So what they're saying here is...
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
So let's apply this to other real-world scenarios. So what we should do is, instead of having the Federal Reserve Bank, we should just have the general American public decide and set U.S. financial policy.
Over rares, though. Not over real dollars.
Well, this only applies to rares? Like, human psychology is just magically different?
No, my point is people are betting like this because they have rares, and they're not betting real money.
Yeah, they're not going to starve if they don't. Well, unless you depend on rares to earn your keys.
I'm sure somebody out there said that rares bought them keyboard. And I'm going to tell you that 99 people, for one person buying keyboard with rares, 99 people ain't doing jack shit with their rares, except putting them back to Dota 2
I'm sure
Lounge.
there are quite a few people making a full-time living off of Dota 2 trading, betting.
I completely agree with that point.
Shenanigans.
And how many other people are not doing that?
A lot.
There you go.
Okay. So we can't really read too much into it then.
Oh no, it's predicting the future. Dota 2 Lounge. Did it predict TI3 winner?
I mean, if people are betting with nothing to lose, then they could just be messing around. It's not serious.
Oh really?
Yeah. But Sun Tzu just disagrees with you. You guys had a very animated debate.
Sun Tzu is named after a famous philosopher.
He wrote The Art of War. I mean,
holy shit,
this guy's
man.
He's a genius. So. Okay. The draft now resumes. Shadow Fiend picked up by Fnatic. Navi.
I have never... Oh, actually, Hani plays Shadow Fiend quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hani does play.
I was about to say I've never seen Fnatic pick Shadow Fiend, but just brain fart. Played at TI3 against Orange when they got eliminated.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing was, like, Fnatic's play was quite solid in that game.
That game, I said Fnatic played better than a lot of the other games. It just, like, decision-making at the end, item choices.
I'm sure. I mean, it was
very sad for me to watch.
every team that got knocked out at that point. It was so heartbreaking. Like, you really feel for the players, because, like, they and the thing is, they all know, like, after the games, they always pretty much know, like, what they should have done to win. And it's just... And you're just sitting there and thinking, like, as a player, you're just like, we should have won that game, and we're watching other people playing that we think we're better than, that we should have beaten. There's very few teams that got knocked out that, well, I mean, there are some that, you know, just knew they weren't as good as the opposition, but once you get to, like, the top 8 or so, I feel like most of those teams just...
Knew they could beat each other.
Yeah, they felt like Fnatic was, you know, felt they could beat Alliance, and frankly, they did pretty well against Alliance historically.
If I have to make a top 3 list of like who to feel for getting knocked out or losing, number 1 is Orange, because it was just heartbreaking.
KYXY.
Number two, if I could continue my list, Tong Fu. It's just the way that they got knocked out by the fountain hook. I'm not sure whether you are on the right side or the left side of that debate, but I felt so bad.
I don't think it should be in the game, but I think it was completely fair that Navi used it.
Yeah, that's fine. It was in the game. So, but Valve patched it out. So let's just table that discussion.
Yeah.
The last one for me was
Fnatic, right? No.
No. LG China.
10 seconds
No.
remaining.
I mean,
They didn't
play.
They had one draft. Like
They had
every
one-
game was
They had
one
one draft.
One
and
draft.
Boba played absolutely amazing Dota.
Yeah.
Like, you know how after every year there's highlight videos? Valve had one, and Navi had one. Like, what almost tear me up wasn't us casting the finals. It wasn't like some of the amazing plays. It was Boba. Like that play when he just threw down the headphone, jumped out, and was waving to the crowd. Fluff was already there.
The GIFs were great.
That was amazing. Like, I was so glad that I was there, you know?
That hometown advantage.
That was just amazing moment in Dota.
That auditorium definitely was shaking. Okay, enough reminiscing. The draft is nearly complete here.
There's a Lich.
Fnatic, they went for Shadow Feet. They get a Lich who does well against Slark and Lifestealer, actually.
Yeah.
Frost Armor's pretty nice there. This is an interesting draft from Fnatic. It's a little more solid than their last game. I mean, when you go Veno, Undying, Venge, you have to crush that tri-lane, or the game's just over.
I mean, well, aside from the sacrifice ability, which gives you some advantages in lane, which might not even be as big as you would think, what does really Lich bring to the table? I mean, you talked about Frost Armor, but is that really worth a pickup here?
It's pretty damn good against Lifestealer and Slark, but...
Well, okay, let's look at the Chain Frost, right? Lifestealer doesn't care because he's raging.
Yeah, Enchantress says creep, she doesn't care.
Well, that maybe she would care, because if it's bouncing between the creep and her, she would really care.
That's true. There's no Hand of God, at least, which really negates it.
Slark doesn't really care because he has ability to get away, man. This draft is going crazy. I don't know what this Lich does. Oh my god, here we go.
There we go. Kuroki X. You knew they would do something slightly different. At least slightly.
Okay. And I wonder if Navi's trying to work Slark into one of their hero pools, because this is another game that they're trying out on Dendy.
Yeah, it's just 2 or 3 games at least in the group stage that we've seen it.
2 games against Scary Phase, 1 game was, against Fnatic.
Maybe they were watching Smash when he smashed Alliance.
Yeah.
That was a great series. Alright, let's introduce the teams. It's our final match of the round of 20. After this, only 8 teams remain. We switch over to GSL-style groups, 2 groups of 4, and from that, 4 teams emerge and head into the final round, the playoffs. So, we introduce Navi now. Dendy on the solo mid Slark. Funnick, your offlane Windrunner. Puppy going to be playing the jungle Enchantress Havost, the Lifestealer, and Kuroki on the Axe. On the top side, we have Dire, we have Fnatic, Hani, safe lane Storm, starting with a Null Talisman, and then a set of Tangos has not been pulled. Fly going to be playing your Bane. In the mid lane, No Tail. Well, he's bought all the regen in the world pretty much, and he'll be doing a sacrifice here early, trying to help Era out, who will be taking over the mid role, at least for this game. And then that leaves Fire, the stand-in, replacing Trixie for this one final game as the off-lane bounty hunter.
Alright, so pretty good stuff here. No really real divergence from the items unless, well, we do have Dendy being pulled by a couple of regens. He started with the Poor Man Shield, which is fairly important in the mid lane.
Especially against the Shadow Fiend. Like, he's just going to tickle him now.
Well, I imagine Shadow Fiend's going to try to mostly last hit on the mid lane as opposed to harass.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if he's not hitting you, then you can just zone him. Just run up and start right-clicking him.
Yeah, that's true.
Steal that agility. And I think the last time we saw Dendy in a mid matchup, and of course your Slark build's going to vary based on the lane, but
he actually
leveled
went
up for Essence Shift early.
Which surprises me, because
against the Shadow Fiend, though, I could see it being really strong just to make it even harder for him to
like a
last
mini OD effect, right? Drain damage away from them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Not the best block, though, so Era's going to have the high ground advantage, and he'll have some support from No Tail.
Yeah.
At least for these first few waves, but you could just...
oh, they're zoning him out.
Yeah, he lost all of 60 HP there.
Well,
but
he ain't the creeps. That's all they care about. Forces the tango as well, you know?
So what's our Axe up to? Kuroki in the offensive jungle, just trying to harass Fly a bit. Nothing too big going on yet. Generally, as Axe, you want to just stack and farm the small
This is a tough camp.
You can't really do this. He doesn't even have a Stout Shield.
Not with Fly distracting you, though.
No Stout Shield, and definitely not with the Bane there.
Where is it? did he just go courier wards? Like this is not gonna work.
Yeah. When we normally see Axe, like I know Dread has played quite a bit of Axe. He, normally if anything the Axe gets pulled.
Yeah, offensive tri-lane. You get Stout Shield, you get a ton of regen on him.
Maybe you're in a protection, get your Tranquils up quickly.
Sure, yeah.
The Tranquil Arcane trick is really good on Axe, but where you just keep on disassembling and using them as the cooldowns come, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what this Axe can do. He does have help from Puppey, so they can just dual jungle if they want.
I mean, one thing they definitely can do is just send Kuroki to cut off the creep wave and suddenly make the things a lot more interesting. Axe doesn't become useful unless he hits level 2, until he has access to that battle hunger. And we'll see when he actually hits level 2.
Yeah, very slow, very passive game. Havost already 9-0 in the bottom lane, and this lane only gets worse for Fire. He's not stopping Havost from farming now. Soon the phase boots come, and then you just sit in invis and hope he doesn't buy dust or anything like that and force you to TP out.
Yeah, he's going to try to get a couple of CS with Janata, maybe that Shadow Walk, but aside from that, he's not really... Oh, he misses last hit with the Janata. That should not be happening.
And he doesn't go for an Oov here. Orb Venom picked up. I wonder if Havost even thinks about a Midas. If you're going to be buying back a lot, it's a nice thing to have. Mid lane, the dive will come. The net's available for Era. Now the stop to follow as well. But Dendi's too low to jump in, I think. No, he gets the first blood.
No such thing as too low to jump in.
And he's going to get out. And
No Tail.
Slow and No Tail. Puppey with the huge plays. He'll pick up 2 kills for his team. And he'll retreat and he'll live.
Man, what a gank. They had wards. They had Observe Ward. They completely scouted this out, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, he was smoked.
Smoked, okay. I was going to say. That should... Yeah.
It's been a long day of casting, so I just blindly agreed with you. I was like, wait,
yeah.
I just saw him smoke.
Mid lane, Dendi finds another solo kill. The tower, though, trying to get the kill. Yeah, Dendi does go down, but that's just a free trip for Dendi back home.
Yeah, and remember, they dual-laned mid specifically to secure the Shadow Fiend's farm and deny Dendi his. And one Enchantress gank, it's all over, pretty much. Now the boots and the TP are out, and we're looking at a Shadow Fiend that just TP back mid, does not have boots. Sure, he's got a bottle, but oh, top lane. Hold that thought. Fly on the run. Battle Hunger, zoning him out a bit. They're not going to engage.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Shadow Fiend can't even stand in the lane anymore. At least, maybe with No Tail here, but...
Yeah, No Tail's going to apply that Nova, which is fairly significant. Although, once Dendi gets enough levels, he could just Dark Pack, debuff it, and keep going if he wants a tower dive.
And now your phase boots for a push. Just... what do you do if you're Fire? Like, just don't show your face.
I mean, another possibility to actually gank it, but also top lane and engagement happening. We do have the
Power Shot cooling down. He's going to go for this one. Funnick, can he nail it? Can he nail it? Power Shot pierces him in the head. Off with his skull.
For those of you guys are wondering why didn't Fly deny Storm, you cannot deny Battle Hunger.
Because he's a noob? I'm just kidding. Yeah, you can't deny Battle Hunger.
Although I'm sure a lot of people did call Fly a noob for not denying.
A lot of people say a lot of things in Twitch chat. Let's not put too much stock in it.
Oh no, Twitch chat knows best.
Favost is 28 CS. 7 CS per minute. That's not good. if you're Fnatic.
Yes.
Your Shadow Fiend's dying a lot mid.
I agree.
Favost is almost perfect CS against the Bounty Hunter, so he's not even uncontested here.
And Storm just died to a Windrunner Axe offensive dueling.
I mean, Battle Hunger is just really underrated in general, I feel, but yeah, that's...
Oh, Battle Hunger is the best. Nobody's underrating that one. 608?
Actually, the best is Culling Blade, but after that comes Battle Hunger.
Okay, fair enough. But Axe is just the best, right?
I still love that video that Professor Fierce made of Axes, or Bring Axe back for the International 2.
And after it did, he brought it up, you know, the win rate of that hero.
Yeah.
Went straight up.
That's one of the best Dota 2 videos.
Oh, Fly's
so far.
Fly's in some deep stuff, man.
Dendi comes in. I feel like I don't even know what to call this, but it's painful.
Call it 5-1, man.
It's like watching a lamb to the slaughter, I guess. I've never seen that. I don't know if I actually want to. Sounds kind of unpleasant.
I've seen it before in my own kitchen.
What?
That shit tasted good afterwards.
You're trolling me, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty trolling.
Okay. I never know with you. Though.
Chicken though, we've
and like sometimes you'll say you're trolling me, but the troll is that you're not trolling me.
Definitely killed chicken in my kitchen before.
Really?
In China, yeah.
You killed it?
No, not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like
somebody
did it bother you at all, or were you totally okay with that?
Well, I was like, 7, and Blood was like,
Did you understand what was happening? I mean, 7-year-olds it's not like you're a baby.
No, I understood somebody's getting bodied in the kitchen floor. And there was blood everywhere. But damn, it tasted
you
good.
know,
Though.
I'm starting to understand you better. You've had some very unusual experiences.
Yeah. No, it's pretty
explains a few
usual
things.
in China. Puppy gets hasted deny on the top.
Wow, while Fire was busy dancing around, he wanted to secure the haste rune for Arrow, but instead just ends up, gets given away. And now Dendy's going to hunt him. Arrow has to run.
Ooh.
He does hit 2 raises.
Ooh.
Sentry Ward deployed. Dendy's going to have to back off. He won't get the additional move speed. Well, he'll leap up. Doesn't really matter.
Okay. Forces out a sentry. Nothing really bad happens to him. Just wasted a couple of bottle charges.
And all the while, Havost is free farming. 49 CS, 6 minutes in. 8 CS a minute now. That's 8 CS a minute. Or almost. It's like 7.5.
Havos? Yeah, Havos is
49 and under 7 minutes.
If you ever want to see Outlane, this is it. Going on Fire, forcing out Windwall, but here comes a dust. Fire's dead.
Yeah. He's got track. Well, it's already been used on Havost. I guess it's not going to matter. Infest, pop back out. Easy kills.
Yeah, easy kills. He's going to be finishing Omelet very, very soon. Just no playing around here for any of the Navi players.
Well, they did pick Axe. How hard do you think they're trying?
Axe is a serious hero. Look at Dread.
I love Dread's Axe. Like he's one of my favorite players actually from the Western scene especially.
Ooh, Hani coming around here. Here comes a Battle Hunger into a pounce. Hani.
Nice defensive sleep, buying him time, but it's just not enough. Power shot comes through. Fire rotates in. He's gonna walk right into a few, and all of a sudden the spins to win begin. Kuroki, well, he throws the chop. It's not in time. Fire low. Fnatic power shot thrown out, and there's a double. There's suddenly 3 kills. 2 for 2.
I'm sorry, but there's a Pялс in there. I know I say some weird shit a lot of times, and LD, you never do.
You rub off on me.
I know. I apologize.
You stupefy us.
On a daily basis.
Shred's up for Shadow Fiend now. Arrow's on the move.
Dandy misses a pounce up top, going for a kill. Does have 10 charges on the spawn. Could be going for more. I just feel like this matchup, once you Battle Hunger one of these supports, the Lich, the Bane, if they're not right next to a creep, they're just dead. Like, you're not going to make it back to a creep wave.
Yeah, it's especially like there's just very limited defensive capabilities in general for this team. Storm, finally Hani gets his ultimate, but didn't have it until now. And your Bane can just sleep himself, but it's only for 1 second. It's not going to be significant. Lich just walks away and tries to run.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have a Shadow Demon or a proper defensive support that can disengage when things get bad.
Oh, Shackle shot in the mid lane. What a Shackle off the range. Oh, Storm's going to zip out, dodging the power shot and the dark pack.
Almost got hit by the power shot. The zip ended just a split second after the power shot came through.
That was some Matrix stuff going on.
Armlet is about done. Oh, it's done. That is a sub 9-minute Armlet phase boots.
Okay, Fly's got to kill this courier somehow. I don't know how he's going to do, but go for fire. Oh!
Oh, not enough! Not enough! They needed that.
Sad life, man. That's some sad life.
Meanwhile, Puppy just casually throwing out impetuses top lane to get the last hits.
Okay.
Impeti. Now a leap in from Dendy. He's going to jump right on No Tail. No ultimate yet. Dendy uses the stick charges, but will go down in the end. Not trade if that's how it ends. But Kurogi comes in. Oh no. Not getting the spins. Not getting the chop. Doesn't have the low HP on the enemy hero he needs. And Avost, well, he gets a tower.
For those of you guys that are having trouble with Slark in pub games, that's exactly what you do as a support. If you're getting jump on, drop a Sentry Ward and allow your supports, or allow your other supports and your other carries to land the stuns, land the damage. Era just raised away and they got the kill. So good stuff here from Fnatic.
And I think the other thing is you really just want damage. Like stunning a Slark is just generally not going to be effective. 'Cause as long as he gets Slark pack off, he's going to remove all of the disables. But if you have just a mass burst damage type of carry like a Shadow Fiend, you can just kill him while he's trying to run.
Keywords burst damage because he's regenning with Shadow Dance, so it's tough. Fire.
That's true.
Mid lane, maybe one extending. This is a tough kill. I don't think Dendy's gonna die if you jump on him.
You can debuff the track as well, so it's just really not gonna happen.
He's gonna just dark pack it quick and.
Or not. But he could if he wants to.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, it's really frustrating. Like that's why you have to get a Gem Burst Slark. Sentry Wards are okay for a little while, but Era does pick up he picks up an Invis Rune top. He does have a Shadow Amulet. If he manages to find a couple kills here, which they want, they're all rotating. Now they've got Fiend's Grip, they've got Chain Frost. This could be huge. You get these 2 kills, all of a sudden, he's got a Shadow Blade.
Yeah, you get the 2 kills, and more importantly, you have a chance at that tier 1 tower. So I think this is.
But these 2 supports walk right by an Observer Ward. They've got to sense something's up. Fnatic might get caught.
Fnatic's gonna get Nova. Maybe enough range for grip. It's gonna be a Chain Frost, but
Man, he wanted that kill.
ooh, but it's bouncing backwards. Is it gonna bounce to Kuroki?
Power shot. He's dropping. He's gonna go down here. No tail gets completely screwed. And will fall. Now Kuroki throwing out another Battle Hunger. There's a track.
Oh,
Shackle and Fly latching them together. But Kuroki held in position by a very timely Fiend's Grip. Double raise brings him down. But now Havost, he's finished farming already.
Uh-oh.
Armlet as well as the Rage. They don't have detection, but then they go on Arrow. Shackle.
Era, what's going on? I don't think you want to fight that.
Good
Okay,
defensive
Nightmare.
sleep.
You gotta take the Nightmare off, though.
He could infest to break this, but just gonna back off.
Okay, it's gonna go on fire. Fire, no Windwalk for one more second. Go to Windwalk, but it's gonna be enough to get that one kill.
These power shots. This is just like a MLG sniper performance.
Has Fnatic missed a power shot?
While that was happening, Dendi as well as Puppey dive deep mid. They pick off No Tail's ledge. Yeah, that was a really quick draw. That was a quick draw power shot.
Yeah, I don't think Fnatic has actually missed any so far. It's a pretty impeccable play. His shackles too.
Yeah, that 2-hero shackle was. I mean, you can't really bank on that, but hey,
You just go for it. I mean, there was a patch tree behind either of the heroes, so it was pretty safe.
I would like to see stats on Phase Drum's armlet timing. Look, this is about as fast as it gets.
Although I think didn't Era have one of those games, and he had a Midas on top of that, like one of the early games we casted today.
Yeah, that's true. But I think wasn't his lane just completely empty. That's
No, he got the first blood. That's why he got
the first blood.
So my question to you is, if you have like complete free farm like Havosis and dominating your lane, talk about that later. It's gonna be Zip on the mid lane. They want Kuroki. That's a tank one. Meanwhile, Fire was going on the Enchantress. Shackle shot onto 2 heroes, and looks like Kuroki. Well, no dunks for him today. He misses it.
Yeah, Kuroki's dunking skills would not impress Michael Jordan, that's for sure.
Kuroki,
big imps coming out from Puppey.
Kuroki's like 5'3", right? Can he even dunk?
I don't think so.
Well, there you go.
He's got a big heart, though, and some good skills to boot.
Well, wasn't there one NBA player that was like 5 feet tall?
Muggsy Bogues.
He was dunking like a champ.
He was actually good.
Yeah.
Because he was so small, it's like very hard to lock him down. Speaking of not hard to lock down, it's Era. There's actually a... Well, he does have a Shadow Blade now. He gets one. He looks for 2. He has the C-Rays if he needs it. Doesn't need it. And now, maybe they find the Kuroki kill.
Buyback comes back in.
Dendi coming around from the backside, looking for something else. Buyback from Puppey, as you mentioned. Requiem unwound. Era leap to the low ground. Dendi pops the regen. Gonna live. And now Hani tries to zip up top. Can't do it. Cornered and corralled, and then...
Oh no! Looks like Dendi comes back and kills Era. I think Era, instead of chanting his ultimate, could have just right-click once and C-raise. That should have been enough damage to get the kill. Dendi, tracked up, but it's going to debuff immediately. Goes into Fly, self-nightmare, cancels it, gonna just die to the crowd.
They just bought back on their Shadow Fiend, and Era's going to go down again for this. Pays for his insolence, gets slowed.
Shadow Blade dust.
Detection, dust.
There you go.
It's popping the smoke, too. Why the hell not? Just mash all the items, and he pops like a pinata. That's a team wipe. That's actually a team wipe, a double
team wipes and then some.
A team wipe +1.
Yeah. Everybody coming back in. There is a glyph. If Dire wants to defend this, they glyph it out. There is Chain Frost back up. Now this Chain Frost, he might bounces 10 times, man. Can we see some magical stuff?
A man can dream.
Kuroki's been
but that's
dreaming.
Probably all.
Kuroki's been dreaming on his Culling Blade too.
Dreaming of dunks.
Yeah. I mean, if you know you're gonna die, might as well use that Culling Blade because it is actually a nuke. If they're under a certain HP threshold, it's an instant kill, but it does do some damage at the end of the day. So.
Yeah, it does okay damage, but
it's like what 200 at level 1 or something.
The satisfaction is not in the damage; it's the chop.
Seeing the blood splatter all over the ground.
Just that noise. It's
like that chicken once in my kitchen.
It makes you want to believe.
It makes you want to believe. I should.
The noise. Well, Lumi, I think this is...
Oh, we're going to see a Smoke Gang mid. Grip! Ooh. That's Grip.
Havost? Can they focus him and bring him down here? He's so tanky. He has some perseverance.
He's out of mana, though. That was a big part of the Fiend's Grip. No Rage, no Infest out of it.
Okay, they just used a Chain Frost, the Fiend's Grip, and pretty much everything else. Now they're going to jump right in on Fly. He's got a Brain Sap, can't get it off in time. Then he picks him up. Kuroki on the run.
Killing everybody. There's no detection in this fight. What's going on here? No Tail's gonna go down. Era's short. Oh, it's gonna go for a C-Race. Then he survives.
Oh, what a raise!
Somebody played Wolf in the back.
Big plays by Era. 3 down. They're looking for Puppey. They're probably gonna get him as well. Unloads, and one more raise should do it. They'll get him.
Oh, Hani, what a play!
Zip triple kill for Hani, but great raises by Era as well.
Oh, that was... Look. This is a Fnatic I know.
This is the Navi I know. Let's make it interesting for the viewers.
Okay,
Give them a heart attack over their bets.
No, nobody's having a heart attack because you already won game 1. The rare's gonna get refunded if you know, Fnatic take game 2.
Meanwhile, Era heading back to the bottom rune. He's gonna pick up a regen rune. Era's starting to have a big impact. I mean, he's been by himself bursting from full to nothing.
I don't know. I mean, if they want to focus him, he doesn't have big. Ooh, look.
Oh, goes for the plays. I jinxed him.
If he hit the Z-Race, he was getting a kill.
Yeah. I don't think he expected the Windrunner to turn at that kind of awkward angle. Well, shit happens.
Yeah.
Well, I jinxed him. What can I say? Sorry, guys.
The big problem for Era is that if they ever want to focus him, we saw him buying back and dying 2 times in a row, right? It just, he's so squishy, and even if he gets a BKB, there is still Berserker's Call, which go through it. There's possibility of Basher from both Blightstealer and Slark.
Avos, there is a zip in. He's got to infest soon. Or maybe just tries to hoof his way out. He does have the armlet available.
Need a
Goes to
stable.
Drums charge. Needs something. He gets raised once. He's walking back towards them, and no chance whatsoever. No buyback. Oh, he can't buy back. He would have if he had the gold. We know that.
Okay, so Fnatic gonna try to get a tier 1 tower, meanwhile Navi's going for a tier 2 tower trade. We don't want to see tower trades, we want to see hero kills. Come on, guys.
By the way, funny, Herbost, instead of actually having a TP scroll, has been
enemy GG
stole Dendy's branch from him. Dendy's taking all his kills, so Herbost is going to take his branch.
Okay.
An eye for an eye.
Alright. One of those eyes bigger than the other.
I'll take the kills if it's up to me. Now Kuroki, he'll get caught out in the jungle. Fire, gets the scent, tracks him up, and now the chase begins. While that was happening, the tier 2 did fall.
Oh, Kuroki dead.
Long range grip. Chain frost it, chain frost it, chain frost it. No chain frost.
That thing has long cooldown. Can't be dumping out for KS's.
That's what he did earlier, man. They actually needed it earlier.
Yeah. It's actually important they actually kill every creep so he can't invest into anything. But here comes Havos. No grip in this fight here, and they need this one. Havos fighting against 4, going for the fly kill, but not gonna get it. Here's a brain cell. Well, that's classic Havos.
Casual dive there. But meanwhile, they are just raxing the mid. So space created. Now a leaf, a kill, another Fnatic power shot.
By lane though, Era, huge Requiem, gonna get 2.
4 down.
Did you see that on your camera? I think Forstab made Windrunner took double Requiem damage.
You can take double Requiem. You can actually even like blink, like after it hits you initially, then blink to the perimeter, and it can hit you again.
So that's what happened. He Forstab to the perimeter and took double Requiem damage, and he went from 4 HP to 0.
Now he got a blink dagger, so now he's got another way to get hit twice by Requiem.
Man. Well done. Base defended.
It's still Navi's game, right?
Yeah.
10k gold lead.
Pretty much.
8k experience lead. Havost hasn't been able to waste his money on buybacks yet.
He has been filling the other part of it.
He actually has it now, and he didn't use it, so... I love his items.
He's also got...
Era gets picked off. Solo kill by Dendy. Might pay with his life. In fact, Chain Frost gets thrown out. Brain Sap, too.
Oh, here comes Havos, guys.
Trying to be a hero. There's no ultimate. Just only 12 seconds to go. This time, Havos is back up, though. And this time, it's a 2-hero shackle by Fnatic. Blinks in. Opa Dendy style. Fnatic learning from his teammate with that one. And they pick up 2 very simple kills.
Is he going for Lincolns, or is he going for Battle Fairies? Havos.
I think it's a Lincoln's.
Lincoln's is
I love
amazing.
Lincoln's
Yeah,
game.
Amazing on this kind of
Dude, Havos has some next level items. Like the Force Staff against that Blink Clockwork yesterday was brilliant. And
I don't know about that.
That was legit. Because he couldn't do anything in the cogs. Let me show your man some love.
Oh, nothing but love for Havos.
And it's return as well. It's a mutual feeling of admiration and respect. Meanwhile, Rax will fall mid, Navi take 1. They can't go for 2 yet because the tier 2s are up, but they could just sit mid and continue to...
Alright, here comes Shadow Fiend. Got the Requiem
Blink!
down.
Shackle again! Light of Heaven ain't got nothing on Fnatic. My goodness. What a player.
Fly, dropping a Nightmare, thinking about setting up some stuff.
I'm just waiting for the next Blink Shackle. Like, I just might Fnatic cam the rest of this game.
Okay. We'll be watching Era making big plays. Era picking up a Yasha. Needs that Manta somewhere down the road.
Yeah. Manta will be good, I guess, this game. It's not... there's a few slows to remove, but... I mean, Yasha's just a good casual item if he wants to leave it at that.
Uh-oh, Dandy coming in.
Dendy running out.
They see him.
Well, they're camping at their sentry ports. Like, alright, guys.
Oh, they see Havos.
There's no Chain Frost here. There's no Fiend's Grip. Now he's got it, but he self-sleeps. He gets around it. He gets brought down in an absolute instant. Now, no tail on the run. The imp splash through from Puppey. Still diving. He wants this kill on the ledge. Chain Frost still going down. A leap up to the high ground from Kuroki. He force-staffs his way into there. Now no tail. No tail. Going for the big jukes, but ends up falling.
Oh, Hani's going to zip for Puppey. He sees Puppey. He's going to get Puppey.
But a 2-for-1 so far, and definitely favoring Na'Vi here. And now, well, buyback from the Shadow Feed. Na'Vi retreating off 29-20. And they're not done yet. Fnatic wants some kills here. They're going to throw a track on the Kuroki. Look for the 2-hero Shackle. Funix in position. This Shadow Blade's about to run out. Shackle. No Shackle yet. Yeah, they got him. Don't even need the Shackle to hit. Era just popped back. Throws his life away again.
He's got a Battle Fury, not Lincoln's.
Okay.
Too manly for those blocks, man. Just go for the deep.
It's good mana regen. Decent damage.
Okay.
It's a good lifesteal item. Very good.
Can't tell it's sarcastic.
Very good. I like it.
Very good.
And it will help him jungle more efficiently as well. So he'll accelerate his farm now.
22 minutes, 14k go advantage. Guys, let's hit the jungle, man.
Let's hit the jungle.
Gotta get some.
Forget the weights. Let's go straight to the jungle. It's a jungle out there. Orchid is picked up by Hani.
Yeah, Hani is actually, he ducked himself in the enemy jungle and was kind of farming away. Not a bad way to farm yourself back.
I do like or actually, sorry, I don't really like Orchid against Slark because he can really easily Dark Pact it when he sees you coming. Kuroki's
Yo, gotta get some MS.
Slap chop, creep down.
Actually, that's a good thing to say. If you ever get an Aghanim Scepter on Axe, it is 6-second cooldown. In the middle of a team fight, you just ult a creep for MS. It's a haste rate team.
Big zip in. The Orchid's there. Dendy
Chain
caught out. Chain's gonna bounce. It's gonna bounce once, twice, force in the middle of the bounces. Oh my goodness, they're all dead.
That was not the best force staff I've ever seen by Fnatic.
That was the best force staff I've ever seen.
All right, fair enough.
Now Fnatic, they're hanging on, man.
This game is so lousy, man.
It's funny because they're having so many like good fights, but
yeah.
Na'Vi still are pulling ahead in terms of gold.
Isn't that just?
Or I guess it's more Na'Vi having bad fights, but
isn't that just saddening? Like you're just getting fights of your lives, but still losing the game.
Here comes Shadowblade, infest Dendy. They can't have sentries everywhere. They leap on No-Tail. No Chain Frost. Now the pop out from Avos. Flies in trouble. Self-sleep. Only gonna last for so long. Rage to Avos.
Oh, here comes the blind dust from Puppey. Sees Era's gonna just straight up. Puppey's juking the races. Here comes Dendy doing the big damage. Era dies one more time.
Now Hani zipping into the pit, trying to kill off Havos, pulls him in. Pretty nice control so far, but Havos gets the armlet off.
Oh,
now the
Centaur!
Hero Centaur stomp. Great control by Puppey through it all, and now Fire. He's the one in trouble. A few more hits, down he goes. Na'Vi really too far ahead. But we're gonna see a big Aegis steal here from Hani. Oh, he could get this regen room. It's gonna be in time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zip Hani, oh my god, run!
Pop the regen. Needs
Run!
the zip.
Okay.
Needs the zip.
Don't get a castle! Oh my god! Ancient creeps on Na'Vi's side.
And now they're hitting him. They're plinking away. He zips back down the cliff.
Those Ancients got rear on Dota 2 Lounge too, I can tell you that.
Space created. He stopped the Roshan attempt. And he's held on to this gem.
Yo, no. Fnatic, here come. Blink dagger. Blink a dagger. Let's go. Oh, he missed that one.
Oh.
Shackle?
No, can't shackle.
Oh, Orchid.
That's a 4.75 silence, right?
Yeah. Or is it 5? I think it's 5.
Shackle on fire. Gonna latch him to a creep. That was a casual feed, if I've ever seen one.
Oh, man.
I think it's 4.75. Oh, it is 5. Did they buff it?
No, it was always 5.
Okay. Maybe I'm just crazy. Now a big zip in from Hani from downtown. Shackle. Easy kill. GG. Fnatic. The road ends here. I'm a little saddened. I wanted to see more of them, but...
The road ended last game.
Yeah. Well, now it officially is over.
Let's just hope the road never ends for Na'Vi, because... Come on, let's get some more lowsy games.
You still want to see Dendy and Puppey playing when they're like 60 years old?
Yeah, why not?
We'll be in our wheelchairs at that point.
I guess. I'm eating healthy, so
Yeah.
not sleeping
Are you?
well, though.
Well,
Not
DPM's
really.
cooking for you. You have a personal chef, so it's not fair.
Something like that.
good games today.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Thank you guys for joining us. We Play Dota 2 is going to be on a short hiatus. We come back
Next week.
September...
The week after next week.
Or, sorry, October 15th, I believe. Something like that. But Ace will continue on Wednesday. So we're going to have 2 days off here at Beyond the Summit. We'll do some rebroadcasts, maybe some other content. But our next live tournament coverage will be WPC Ace, kicking off this Wednesday. We Play, well, the group stages are now a wrap. We move on to the round of 8.
Do you know the 8 teams?
Yeah, it's Alliance, Kaipi, Liquid, EG, Navi, rox.kis, and who am I missing?
Mouse Quantic Flipside.
Mouse Quantic Flipside. There you go. That's like, don't leave me any. You are like horrible.
Alright, there you go.
I missed that AUI 2000 Lumi high five. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. That's going to conclude today's coverage of We Play Dota 2. Rebroadcast will begin very soon.